Hey everyone, I hope you're hanging in there. I wanted to bring you a video today to talk a little bit about meal planning during our crazy times that we're living in right now. I think it's safe to say that our priorities have shifted over the last couple of weeks, and with good cause. You know, I mean, we have different needs and different requirements in terms of our daily living, and so I just want to talk about how to properly meal plan for these times and what you can do to help to make sure that you're feeling the best that you can, that you are maintaining a more optimal weight, that you're not putting on fat where it doesn't need to be put on, largely through your belly area, that your mood is hanging in there as much as it possibly can, that you're helping to manage your stress levels, again, as much as you possibly can, and that you have better energy and more ambition, more motivation and things like that, a better outlook, a brighter outlook. And while what you eat doesn't help absolutely everything, it can sure lend a helping hand. And so with a really positive attitude, I just want to come to you today and talk a little about how you can eat from the beginning of the day until you go to bed. And you know, we can eat any which way that we like, and it's a really broad spectrum of things, from total garbage to eating absolutely perfect. And in no way, shape, or form am I going to recommend that you eat garbage. At the same time, I don't expect anyone to be eating perfect, because I know I'm not going to be eating perfect for the foreseeable future, or however long this lasts. So let me just walk you through the framework of the meal plan I have linked below, and you can get that there, and then you can also get a few really healthy recipes below, and you know, kind of a few tips and pointers from me in terms of how I'll be practicing healthy nutrition and a healthy diet, and what I'll be doing to try to keep my life as stress-free and keep my mood up as much as possible, because it's going to be challenging for a lot of us, for many of us. We have different priorities. You know, figuring out what we're going to have for breakfast probably won't be taking priority over certain financial concerns we may have, or caring for our children, or trying to work out a work from home schedule with kids, and you know, running around and things like this, and also worrying about the health and well-being of loved ones and neighbors. So, you know, all of these things considered, let's just take a step back and look at what we're going to be eating for ourselves, and if you're feeding your family, or if you're planning couples meal plans, things like that, then this may be helpful for you. So the meal plan that you'll see that's linked below, there are a few things that are linked below. One of them is going to be just a template meal plan that you can fill out yourself. An option, you can always just use usually what I do, which is just a notebook that helps me plan things out. I write my recipes in it, and it's kind of my go-to. So whatever works for you, but there's a template that's there for you for meal planning. There's also kind of a wireframe for an existing meal plan that I created around these times. You know, I really don't think the prioritization needs to be necessarily around counting macronutrients. I don't think the prioritization needs to be around eating the freshest organic food. While that would be very nice, they may not be accessible, and they may not be affordable for everyone. And right now the priorities probably, at least from what I've heard from a lot of people, including in our family, are revolving around questions around financial health, the health of loved ones and neighbors, and you know, maintaining some semblance of routine. We've got 3 kids at home, so you know, working from home has been a challenge, and it's only been a week that we've had our kids at home. So, you know, depending on where you are or what your living circumstances are, if you're living by yourself, if you're living with a house full of other people, you know, everyone has their own challenges, and it's important to stay connected to other people. It's important to stay connected to how you're feeling, because as we're trying to, you know, do all of this to stay quiet and not be outside and group with large masses of people, we are even small amounts of people right now, you know, we need to maintain our own health as well. And so our own health needs to be a priority for us, and maintaining a good system and a good routine of what meals we're going to be eating is one way of doing that. And so the meal plan below gives you breakfast, lunch, dinner options, a couple snack options. Again, this is just a wireframe. I'm going to try to replenish this every single week. So if you are not currently subscribed to my newsletter, please jump onto my website. You'll be queued to subscribe to a newsletter, and then after you're in like that, you'll be getting a
newsletter every week from me that will include those recipes. So please hop over to Tracy with an I, D as in David, Mitchell.com, and you'll be able to get onto my newsletter. Now, the meal plan is not based around counting calories. It's not based around counting grams of fat, protein. It's not based around counting grams of carbohydrate, but it is about a component of carbohydrates that is incredibly important, not just to our health, but if we relied on this and this alone, you'll almost certainly be eating healthier than quite possibly you were a couple of weeks ago before any of this really started happening to us here, at least in the United States. And that is to focus on fiber in your diet. I want you to aim for 25 to 35 grams of fiber a day. Now, fiber has a huge benefit to our body, and well, many benefits to our body, from maintaining healthier blood sugar levels, which is incredibly critical right now, maintaining stress levels, maintaining a more optimal weight, improving digestion. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Improving heart health. There are a couple of different types of fiber, soluble and insoluble fiber. Insoluble fiber does not get broken down, so it stays in our digestive tract and helps pull toxins out, okay? And then we have soluble fiber that goes into our blood, and that stuff helps get rid of bad cholesterol, the LDL cholesterol. But another really important thing that fiber does is it helps to feed, it helps to nourish the good bacteria that's already in our gut. Now, it sounds simple enough to say that. Just eat foods that are rich in fiber because they'll help beneficial bacteria. It is that critically important that you do that, because if you're eating foods that have all the benefits of fiber that I just mentioned, and it also helps to feed the good bacteria in your gut, you're hitting a home run. I mean, there's just no other way to say it. It's really one of the most important things that you can do for your body. And the benefits of feeding good bacteria in your gut leads to improved mood, improved energy levels, improved heart health, improved skin health, and it generally improves your body's microbiome, your body's ecosystem. You know, we're taken out of our routine considerably right now. We're not exposed to the outdoors as much as we used to. We're completely lacking, most likely, I'm guessing, the normal exercise routine that we were before. You know, we don't have access to the foods that we were eating before. So these are, this is just one simple thing that you can do starting right now that can help you. And chances are you have a lot of foods in your home that are probably very high in fiber. You're probably just ignoring them. So the meal plan below is built around the 25 to 35 gram mark, and I want you to focus on that. And every week I'm going to replenish this meal plan with something that's similar and try to be as creative as possible without breaking the bank when you go to the store, because we don't have you know, access to a lot of things. For example, yesterday I went to the store and I was looking for cilantro. I was out of luck. So you know, they're going to be missing those accessory components, but it's going to be more of a really basic, super healthy meal plan that will help you, that will help your family, whoever it is that you're planning these meals for. So check it out. There are a few links below, the meal plan link, the template link, and then a few really good recipes for you. And if you have any questions after this video, please feel free to leave a comment below and let me know what they are. If I don't have the answer, I'll try to find a resource for you that does. I want you to stay healthy, I want you to stay happy, and try to stay as sane as possible during these crazy times.